Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new, and welcome to day 3 or part 3 of my whole house decluttering, deep cleaning, organizing series that has spiraled out of control because I severely underestimated how much time and energy it would take to deep clean an entire kitchen, and I'm still not finished, and I'm 10 hours in. So if you remember, today we need to pick up with deep cleaning the oven. I have this easy off spray here that I got from Amazon. It's the pro commercial use situation. I've never deep cleaned this oven. We've been living here for 2 years. The house is 2 years old. And so I thought that today would be a good day. It's actually been on my list of things to do for all of 2021. And didn't get around to it. It's currently 2022, although I started the series in 2021. We have to pick up groceries in 2 hours, so I would love for this area, like the breakfast nook dining area situation in the kitchen, to be completed. But first, let's go ahead and start with finishing the kitchen, and then we will swing that way and hopefully get that all situated and under control. So let's go ahead and hop into the video. So I am starting out by finally deep cleaning the oven. By finally, I mean after 2 years of living here, but also after 3 days of deep cleaning the house and 2 days of deep cleaning the kitchen. The first day I couldn't do it because the oven was hot and it's supposed to be cold. And the second day I forgot. So I finally was able to get around to it. I opted to spray. First of all, I opted to leave the racks in there, but I also opted to do like an hour and 15 minutes on the spray, letting it to, kind of letting it simmer and do its thing. That's one of the suggestions on the back of the bottle, which you will see, but you can also do an overnight cleanse. And so I did, I think like 2-hour cleanses, and then I did an overnight cleanse. And I feel like that really did the trick. So that was very, it was a very successful experience, or cleanse in my experience. Now I am finishing up cleaning out the airtight containers. If you remember from, I think, day 1 or 2, I didn't really have anything that I wanted to put in them, but I did want to go ahead and clean them. So that is what I am doing now. Now I'm moving over to our little party section, if you will. So as you can see, I have like some, bowls and other types of containers, trays. I have some alcohol mixing products, and then I just have, things that you might use for a party. So that's where I keep all of those things. We don't host a lot. We moved into this house right before COVID anyway, so there's that. But also, I just feel like I don't need a lot of space for the few items that I currently have.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight.
I'm finishing up the kitchen now, almost completely, not quite completely, because I think in day 4 because I did an overnight setting on the oven, so I think I go back to the kitchen in day 4, or maybe I don't film it, because who wants to be cleaning in the kitchen for 4 days straight, or who wants to see me doing that for 4 days straight? So now we're moving into the breakfast nook. So we also have a linen closet there, but it kind of serves as like a dumping ground for a little bit of everything. So that is what I am cleaning, decluttering, and organizing now. And I am, of course, making sure that everything goes to its place, to its home, getting rid of things that we don't need, like that empty box from a Christmas gift that I got, all of that fun stuff. I am able to find a little bit of paint, although I've since found a huge jug of the paint that we use for our house, but I felt like I didn't have a lot of paint at the time because I didn't know I had that big jug. So anyway, long story short, I was able to find a little bit of paint in this particular video, and I was able to touch up the paint in the closet, which was really, really exciting because it looked a mess.
So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. To love. Give me somebody, give me somebody, somebody to love.
I was yours for the taking. Guess I needed a home, but if I'm not mistaken, you were good on your own. And I know I was drunk enough. Didn't know it would mess me up, yeah. Now I'm truly awakened up. Say you wanna talk again, but it's time I do this my way. I don't wanna be your friend. Think we hit our expiration date. I want you to feel the weight, feel the hate that I felt when we came to an end. You don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. I was down and broken when I met you that night. Should've known you were something that would mess with my mind. But I won't put the blame on me. You're the one to be honest, yeah. 'Cause you can handle emotions. So you wanna talk again, but it's time to do this my way. I don't wanna be your friend. Think we hit our expiration date. I want you to feel the weight, feel the hate that I felt when we came to an end. You don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. You didn't even say goodbye. No, no. You didn't even hug it out. No, no. I don't hug it out the night. Don't. 'Cause it wasn't love, now I know that. You don't get to call me up, tell me that you need forgiveness. You're the one who called it off, broke my heart in just a minute. No, you don't get to call it love when it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close.
The color of our walls is Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams, and we absolutely love it. It is kind of neutral in that it kind of has a warm undertone and a cool undertone. It's really interesting. So like sometimes it looks cool, sometimes it looks warm. That is beneficial to us because really no matter what we try to, kind of pair with the wall, no matter the furniture or furnishings, they all kind of just match perfectly. So that's exciting. I recently purchased some shoe protectors. No one has used them yet because only one person has come here, and that was my friend who was, kind of coming to stay. So she, of course, just took off her shoes and all of that. But I do have some shoe protectors because I'm trying to keep our white rug clean. I also thought we were possibly going to have like a gathering before Delta was running rampant in the streets. So, we kind of weren't able to do that due to the pandemic, but we were going to have like a small situation, but I had to cancel that, of course, because I've come too far to contract the C word.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa.
If you've made it this far in the video, shout out to you for being the real MVP. I have been excited that so many people are watching this series. By so many people, I just mean like thousands of people. I am not saying I expected these videos to get 2 views, but I guess I just didn't think that they would do maybe as good as or better than some of my other content, like my finance content and all of that. But I'm always dying to, first of all, I'm always decluttering I'm not always decluttering, but I am always like deep cleaning or organizing, or we are always doing those things. My husband does a lot of the deep cleaning here, but I never really film it. So I don't know. Let me know if you like this type of content. I can definitely bring more moving forward because I love organizing.
But I'm not gonna wake up. Don't wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy. I'm not gonna wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy. I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, I'm not gonna wake up.
I feel like I've shared this already, but what I've learned while deep cleaning our whole house is that it does not make sense ever for me to leave the area. It only makes sense for me to kind of move things that don't belong in the area or room to the next room. So like things that didn't belong in the kitchen, I moved to that table or to the breakfast nook, or I just threw it in that room temporarily, of course, until I got to it, because I knew that I was going to get to the breakfast nook next. But always, I feel like, try to stay in the room so you don't get distracted. Or, for me, if I were to take things upstairs, I would be up and down the steps a million times. That is good, obviously, good exercise, but also it could be daunting and tiring, especially since I'm doing like 5-hour days while trying to deep clean, declutter, and organize our whole house. So my tip is to just move what doesn't belong into the next room. Even if you're just regularly cleaning, it makes sense to do that. Sometimes it does make sense to just go take the item back to its home. But I feel like if you're really trying to stay focused, it's going to be most important to just stay in that room. Deep cleaning, decluttering, and organizing ladies' things, and then I put that little scarf on her, which stayed on her for weeks before it started looking dingy. Probably like 2.5 weeks, and then I just traded it out and I'll wash that one. So I think she has like 2 scarves. She actually had 4, but I think I bought them prematurely because she ate them. That's back when she used to eat everything. And can we believe she will have been with us for a year next month in February. She was rescued by my husband in February of February 13th or 15th of 2021. So that's crazy. So anyway, I'm organizing all of her things, wiping that out because it smells typically, especially the drawer. The drawer normally has all of her leashes and stuff like that, and it normally smells. And so I actually decided to soak all of her things using dish soap. I guess I could have thrown them in the washer, but I knew that would take a long time, and I wanted to be able to scrub them in the event that I needed to scrub them. But turns out just soaking them in soap and water for hours actually was quite effective in getting them clean. By this point, I'm pretty tired, but the show must go on, and no room is complete unless I wipe down the baseboards, the doors, all of that. In this room, there are actually, obviously, 2 doors there, so I did have to go ahead and clean that glass. My goal is to make it to the outside of the house in this series, but the weather here in Georgia has not been the greatest. It's supposed to be like snowy this day, which I don't know. Maybe, I think it did snow in some parts of Georgia, but I've been in the part of Georgia that I'm in for 7 years and I've never seen snow. So just so we're clear, we did not get any snow, but they keep saying we're going to have snow and all this stuff, and we never do. But it is a little cold outside, so I was going to do like the whole outside deep cleaning and decluttering and organizing it, but I may have to pass. I was obviously in my deep cleaning bag, so my husband went and got our grocery pickup. I think I had it in my head I would finish this before then, but not so much. So anyway, I'm sharing with you some of our sugar-free items, which I guess would be keto-friendly if you're doing keto. I kind of do like a modified version. I'm not really trying to get into ketosis. I'm just trying to cut back on my carb intake because that is, I think, the life for me. So I have 100% kicked my sugar addiction, and I've pretty much is true. I've pretty much cut out sweets. So you're probably like, what does that even mean? Well, there are lots of like sweet treats out there that don't necessarily have sugar. They may have a sugar replacement or something like that, but technically they don't have sugar, and some of them don't even have a sugar replacement, like sugar alcohol or something like that. Some of them don't even have that. They're just sugar-free through and through. But anyway, all of that to say, I do love those brownies that I just shared. And if I want like a sweeter drink, if you will, I like the 0 sugar lemonade. And they also have another flavor, Minute Maid, I think makes some sugar-free drinks. Anyway, just sharing with you some of my little treats and things that I enjoy that I feel like are risk-free and even healthy. was finally time to address the elephant in the room, which was the off-center table. We actually prefer it to be off-center because the doors open freely and we can kind of get in and out of the closet and outside with no problem. But it looks kind of crazy when it's off-center to the light fixture. So I guess in a perfect world, we could get the light fixture moved and that would be perfect. but ain't nobody got time for that. Well, nobody wants to pay for that. I don't know how much that would be, and I just don't care that much. But right now, I am vacuuming the chairs. Now, we never sit here, but I do scan the chairs while vacuuming to see if I need to spot treat them. Turns out I don't need to spot treat them. I did spot treat them, I think a few months ago, maybe when my nieces left, because when my nieces or anybody else comes to visit us, we do sit at this table, but otherwise we don't. So, fun fact, we were walking out of the kitchen one day and I asked my husband if he wanted to sit at the table, and this man looked me dead in my face and he said, "What table?" And I'm like, bro, the table that you're passing. That's how much we don't sit. My husband hates sitting at the table. I like sitting at the table, but he's the type where he wants to be, I don't want to say he has to be constantly entertained, but he enjoys entertainment more than me. So like I could sit in a room in complete silence for 24 hours. That's just a random number or amount of time that I'm throwing out there. He would desperately want the TV to be on or some music playing or something like that. He likes that type of vibe. So he wants to watch TV while we eat, or he wants to do X, Y, or Z. So we never sit at this table, and which is fine because it's just the two of us. One day, obviously, my hope is that we will sit at the table as a family. But as of right now, we could very well get rid of this table if we had something else to put there, because we literally only bring it out when we have guests. But right now I am vacuuming this rug, which I do not like. So I brought it home to sit it down and see if I liked it because it looked good in the store. This was like, I don't know, last year sometime, like February or March. My dog, our new dog that we had just rescued, who had severe anxiety, she actually chewed it up. So I was like, okay, well, there's not $100 down the drain, but I can't take this back, so we're stuck with it. So I just keep it because I don't want $100 to go down the drain. But yeah, she ate the corner of it. Plus, I don't really like it. So anyway, I did go ahead and shampoo the rug. It's kind of hard to clean because it has grooves in it. So yeah, I guess I would say definitely to stay away from those types of rugs if you plan to be shampooing your carpets and you're not going to bring in a professional, which I guess if I did that, then that would be best. But yeah, for this $100 rug, honestly, I'm just waiting for it to get super crusty and rusty, and I'm just going to get rid of it because I don't like it anyway. It was at this moment when I decided I wanted to do a centerpiece situation on the table. So I brought in some trees that all came from Target, that tray that came from Target, and then a candle. And I think it turned out really cute. So you'll see, because I haven't even taken the tree down as of the filming of this video, like the actual video. I hadn't taken the tree down, but I decided that I would keep up a little bit of the not really Christmassy decor, but like the winter decor. And I think I made a good choice. I just have like a few trees and whatnot sprinkled about our home, but it feels kind of cozy. I don't know, when you're living in Georgia, but you're from the north, it's a little interesting to not have any snow or not really be that cold. So I just like to bring in some elements of the north. Finishing up this room with vacuuming and also using the Swiffer Wet Jet to quote unquote mop. We will sometimes use our Bona mop or mainly use our steam mop because that really does the trick. But like I mentioned previously, I think maybe in the last video or in the beginning of this video, they're all running together literally. My husband normally does, I may have steam mopped once, but my husband is primarily the one who does the steam mopping. So I kind of just leave that to him, A, and then B, once he steam mops, then for the next couple days, week or whatever, I will just use the Swiffer mop or something like that. Back to the oven now, and I am trying to clean out all of the gunk. As you can see, it pulled up a good amount, or as you will see, it pulled up a good amount of the gunk, but it doesn't do a good enough job for me. So I will go ahead and spray again and do an overnight set is what we're going to call that. I ended up using a lot of paper towels, which I'm not proud about because I'm partially a tree hugger. But using the microfiber towel was not working out because I had to keep going to the faucet and trying to rinse off all of that nasty black stuff and come back. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a headache. Let's just do paper towel. So I clean it out as best as I can. And I also clean the racks as best as I can. And then I put them back in the oven and then I spray some more. So if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you kindly. We have made it to the end of video 3. Next up is video 4. And I think, if I can remember correctly, I have to transition to the guest bedroom or in the guest bathroom and all of that, which is very satisfying. I'd like to think. I even ironed the guest bedding in preparation for my friend coming. So anyway, I think she confirmed on this day that I'm filming this in this video that she was coming the next day, I think. So I was like, oh my gosh, we got to reroute. So anyway, if you want to see some guest bedroom cleaning motivation, deep cleaning motivation, bathroom cleaning motivation, then definitely stay tuned for part 4, which is going to be coming in the next couple of days. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.